everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing awesome. And today we're going to do a new recipe.
And it's going to be soup. I am a soup lover, and I've been so sick this cold and flu season with so many things, and soup is my go-to comfort food. When you have sinus drainage or throat is bothering you, anything, that is the thing that I want the most. And I'm way excited about this recipe.
Yeah, we saw it on Dr. Gundry's website. So as you guys know, we like to, if he posts a recipe or you guys tell us a recipe, we'll try and make it. Or if you see one, you're like, hey, you guys want to try this? Please put them in the comments, because we're all,
we're open.
Yeah, we're always looking for new recipes to try.
It.
So, and this happens to be broccoli, what is it called?
Broccoli cheddar soup, which is a love of mine.
So if you've been watching a lot of these videos, you know I don't eat broccoli, and it's not because I don't like broccoli, it's because it affects my Crohn's disease.
It's a little nerve-wracking, especially because Dave has such a violent reaction.
Like before, if I ate one of these things, it would even half of that much. It would just misery. A little bit better if it was cooked, but so I don't know. We'll see.
Well, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna mostly just film you since you're gonna be eating it.
Thanks, honey.
So while Jan is starting to cut the onion, I'll put up the recipe here. Like, it's just broccoli cheddar soup, like the way you would normally make it. I think the only thing that's probably different is maybe the coconut cream. Now, I've never made broccoli cheddar soup. Have you made broccoli cheddar soup before?
Oh yeah.
And you probably never used coconut cream.
Oh, never. Yeah, never.
And would it just be like milk or something?
Uh-huh. Milk with a little bit of flour. Yep.
But most of the other ingredients, and I mean cheddar, the only difference in cheddar is we're of course using the goat's cheddar cheese, goat's milk cheddar cheese.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cat walking on our back fence.
What the heck? It's probably looking for lizards. Or hopefully scorpions. Yes, we do get scorpions here. So you may know people who live in Arizona, or some of you live here in Arizona. And I've met so many people, I've never seen a scorpion in my whole life, and I've lived here my whole life. So my answer to that is you're just not looking. But the cool thing about scorpions is you can actually put them under a black light. In fact, I'll put a clip in. And so it's really easy to find them. And then the more I hunted them and learned about them, I realized they don't really freak me out anymore. I still don't want to get stung by one, but they don't freak me out anymore than like a spider or something. So if you're considering moving to Arizona and scorpions are your deterrent, don't worry. They're not that bad, right?
Call Dave to come over.
I'll come over and get them for you. So it was one whole onion, is that right?
One whole onion.
All right, let me get
minced.
So minced.
It calls for 2 stalks of celery, but this celery is very, very thin, so I'm actually doing 3.
Yeah, I noticed that when I bought it. I almost bought a different one, but this one looked good.
I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to go ahead and start to heat that up on a medium heat.
So how much broccoli? Oh, it said 2 cups, but did you use that whole stalk of broccoli?
I haven't cut it up yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to get this kind of softening while I cut that up into the little pieces I want. And let that go ahead and start to heat up. So I've just finished shaping the broccoli. I'm not going to put it in yet. Actually, the next thing I'm going to do is add the 3 cloves of garlic. Love my garlic press, because a lot of people who don't cook a lot don't realize how much better it tastes to have the fresh garlic. You can notice that on the celery it's taking on kind of a bright green. That means it's starting to cook through. I'm going to go ahead and add the broccoli now. The recipe calls for 2 cups, but I am putting in probably...
Will you measure it just because I'm curious how much that is?
3.
Because I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, you know what?
And this is for all the people out there like me that rely on measurements still to cook. I can make some things without measurements.
Okay, so there's 1.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
2, maybe 4. I was guessing 3. 3. Yeah, right close to 4 cups. So I've almost doubled what they're recommending. Just because I'm a rebel like that.
Well, you really like broccoli though, right?
Yeah, I like broccoli, and I for sure want to taste it in my soup. You know, when I have soup, I like it to be very small amount of liquid and most of the bulk. The
and when I eat any soup with cheese in it, I just want to taste the cheese.
This is true.
Notice how clever I was on this video that I'm going to do camera work. So. Just watching you cook, honey.
Didn't trick me at all.
You're doing great. Keep up the good work.
Don't sleep so soundly tonight, my love. Hey, by the way, we're really excited to see all the roller power comments.
Oh, yeah.
And I have been, I actually have 2 different prizes to choose from.
And that's coconut cream, not coconut milk.
Cream.
Of course, remember to shake it or stir it first.
Which Dave did before he opened. Next, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to add vegetable broth. You can always do chicken broth if you'd like.
We didn't make a video of it, but we made the, what's it called? The cauliflower soup?
Mm-hmm. Curried cauliflower soup, which I love. And it's amazing when you're making things for a second time because it just becomes so
That's actually our 4th time making that. Yeah. Can you believe that? That's the other cool thing is once you really, if you're sort of new to this diet or new to this way of eating, just eating healthy in general, the hardest thing for me in the beginning was figuring out what ingredients we could use without them going bad. And now it sort of just seems like we gravitate towards recipes that we have the ingredients for, or some of the base ingredients.
So next, it calls for 3/4 a cup of the cheddar cheese. And to be honest with you,
yeah, pack that cheese on there.
I'm gonna do a full cup. And then this a little bit of a remainder, if I wanna put some cheese on the top as a little garnish, I can.
Or I just better taste it first.
You better taste it.
Tastes like cheese.
All right, so we're just supposed to cook it till everything melts. It could take, it says about 15 minutes, but I'm thinking it probably will be a little bit less than that. We also definitely want to add our salt and pepper. It's about a teaspoon. I'm just going to grind a bunch in.
Of course, if it was me making it, I would use a teaspoon and level it perfectly. Right, honey? So I've noticed when Jen has bought like broccoli cheddar soup from some of the places that make it around here, that the broccoli pieces aren't this big, but she said it's because it's the way they make it, and she likes the big chunks. All right, it's been cooking about 15 minutes. Not quite, just about, but the cheese is well melted and it's steamed off a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and serve it up.
All right, Dave dished me up some soup. We've let it cool for a good 10 minutes. You'll see it's kind of got a little bit of a skin on it just from cooling. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of mix that up, just like I like it. Maybe a little more onion than what I would normally put in it, so that, but I haven't tried it yet, so I guess I should reserve judgment until I try it. That's really good. It's pretty bland, but.
So do you think you need to add more salt and pepper?
Maybe more pepper. I'd be hesitant to add the salt because of the cheese.
That's what you get for not measuring.
But it's really good. It is a little crunchier, so I probably would have cooked the vegetables a little bit longer just to get them just a tiny bit softer. But yeah, amazing. And especially, you know, this time of year with cold and flu season and soups, you just want to get in all the vitamins and nutrition that you can. So thumbs up on the broccoli soup. It was pretty straightforward, pretty easy to make, a basic recipe. Definitely recommend making it. Love the comments, keep them coming. We're so appreciative of you subscribing and to the comments you give us. And you know, like Dave said earlier, keep the comments coming. If there's a recipe you'd like us to try specifically, put it in the comments, send us an email. We love to hear from you. Hang in there. Keep working at it. Every day you start with a clean slate. So maybe, you know, today you didn't do as well as you wanted to do, but tomorrow's a new day and you can start over from there. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.